The United Kingdom of Scotland, England, Northern Ireland and Wales is an island nation in northwest Europe. It's estimated that in the UK we drink around 60 billion cups of tea each year. Percepta has been operating in the UK since 2000 and launched originally in Glasgow, where we still have our corporate office to this day. Since then we've grown significantly and we're still seeing tremendous growth. Ford is our largest client and we support them with great passion through offices in Dunton, Stratford and also in Daventry, where we've got teams in the Customer Relationship Centre as well as the neighbouring Henry Ford Academy, which is a state-of-the-art dealer training facility. Our teamwork throughout the UK is second to none and it's evident in our video today. So put the kettle on and stay tuned to hear about our growth, teamwork and culture.
I think teamwork's always been like a huge thing at Percepta, and specifically like in Daventry from what I've experienced. This is a perfect example of when things don't go quite to plan, and the pandemic in here and the way that everybody pulled together and to get, like you said, obviously the organisation to get everybody out the door. I'm pretty sure I felt like a receptionist that day. I was just checking people out. But
John was my PA that day, doing a spreadsheet of all the IT equipment going off site. So, but that was a prime example. You're right, John. You didn't have to do that. It was an operational thing, and everyone just pulled together.
It's the same for the academy also. Every team is so co-connected as well. So one part of the business doesn't work without the other side. So we deliver a lot of the training for the dealer body, and a lot of the dealers closed down when in the furlough period. So we were furloughed fully. And then we started operating properly again in October 2020.
I'm Jo Chalice Bailey. I am the European Senior Manager for CX. I've been with Percepta for 11 years. I came in as an ops exec, and I've been really lucky to have been given the opportunities that I've got. So I look after the Daventry team, I look after the Commercial Vehicle Centre in Dunton, and I also look after the Cologne hub, which covers Benelux and the DACH countries.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm the HR business partner based in Daventry. I've been with Percepta now for 3 years nearly. I started as a junior HR business partner and was promoted earlier on this year.
I'm Kelly Andrews. I'm junior HR manager for the UK. A bit like Jo, I used to have a base, which was Dunton. I'm now no longer got a base, so I look after the UK. So I'm responsible from a HR point for Daventry, Glasgow team, Dunton, Stratford, and both teams in Daventry, so the HFA. And I've been with Percepta for 7 years next month.
So John Tisserman, I've been with Percepta 8 years next month, which has flown by. Came in as a case manager. I'm now the regional quality assurance manager over Europe and South Africa. Been in various roles in the business in my time. Now oversee quality assurance for Europe and South Africa.
Hi, my name's Lisa Gerry. I've been with Percepta for just over 3 years. I currently work as I started off as a case manager, and then there's been a new team that's been developed called the SWAT team, which I've just recently joined.
Hi, yes, I'm Terry. I have recently last week had my first anniversary with the company. I also work alongside Lisa, so I've come in as a case manager, and I've recently split the role, so I also spend 60% of my day working on the SWAT team, which involves reviewing cases of other people to let them know where they could improve and how to speed up their cases.
So I'm Samantha, I've been with Percepta now for just over 2 years. I started off as a case manager on our social media and live chat team, where I was an agent on both live chat and social media, and now I've joined Terry and Lisa in the new SWAT team.
Hi, I'm Dan Savory. I'm the business unit manager for the Henry Ford Academy in Daventry. I've been with Percepta for just over 5 years now. Started as the operations manager and done various roles within the academy, and now the business unit manager.
Hi, so my name's Jo Church, and I've been with Percepta 15 years. 2 weeks ago, came in as an advisor and have done various roles like deputy team leader, assistant AVE specialist, team leader, and then I applied for the deputy operations manager and was successful, and the role has recently changed and I'm now the assistant CX operations manager for the Daventry team.
I have never been more proud to work for Percepta. In 11 years, I have a child, he's not a child, but he's 23, but he's still my child, who had to shield. He has a long-term condition. He had to shield for the last 18 months. The fact that Percepta gave me the opportunity to work from home and not have to put my child at risk, not so much me, but my child, I have never been so proud. And I get that feedback from my team about their parents, about their young children, about not having to worry that the kids have been sent home from school and they had to homeschool them.
Daventry's always had that sort of family culture as well. So I went on maternity leave in February last year. So I literally left just before this all started. And from when I've been speaking to people, that culture has remained the same, even though everybody's been at home for so long, which is really great.
The people are the best thing about Percepta. So that teamwork, that respect, it all falls into that, definitely.
Teamwork is key with us because everything links, everything we do for the dealers, for sure.
From a home point for us, it's as we've actually grown a lot in the last 18 months. So in the UK, I think I've talked about it before. In the UK, we went last January, we were just under 200 heads. Once we filled all our current open vacancies, as of right now, we'll be just sitting under 400 heads. So that's nearly 100% growth in 18 months.
I think it's important to note that for the UK country to have that type of growth during this pandemic has not been seen. I mean, I have many colleagues that work in the environments like ours, and forget about the people that were furloughed because of jobs not being there. But to see that type of growth, I have not seen it in any other centre type industry.
Know what you're having for your tea that night, and this is another thing as well. Some people call it tea, some people call it dinner. There's still that massive divide on that, but
Dinner.
What you have for your meal in the evening is what I'm referring to. Everyone wants to know what that is.
So the UK is a small country, but there is definitely a north-south divide.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. There is a certain point in the map where you're northern or you're southern. Now I live bang in the middle of the country. I am the most middle of the UK as you can get. So I actually just fall on both camps. But Lisa's right. If you're northern, your evening meal is called tea, which makes no sense because we drink tea. It doesn't make sense.
That's a
but
brew.
If you're southern, it's called dinner.
See, I buck the norm, Joe, because I call it tea. We don't call it dinner.
We
call it lunch. We call it dinner when other people are coming round. So people are coming for tea in the south, as well as how I am. So I buck the trend, obviously.
I bet you've got northern heritage, Kelly.
My dad's from Redditch.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It's the northern bit.
Well, there you have it. Whether you call it dinner, tea, or your evening meal, or if you're eating a bun or a roll, there's always another word for it when you're in the UK. I had a blast hearing just how deep the teamwork goes at Percepta in the UK, as well as learning about the rich culture of the small island country. What a team. Stay tuned for more in the Our Stories series. Cheers.